Thank you very much. We are still trying to log in. It took us a while. And now we have come to the start of the meeting. We are going to start it with word of fellowship. Rotary Press will be said by Rukia. Nadia Swala will say for us the loyal toast. Forward test will be said by Innocent. Object of Rotary will be said by the Taro. Let us start out for the order of fellowship.
Thank you once more. Thank you, the questioners, our Mother Club Arua and the Rotary General. It's been Rukia saying the Rotary Press. So what you have received and what you are about to receive, may we be truly thankful and mindful of the less privileged. Amen.
Thank you very much. Nadia Swala is going to say that loyal toast to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
To His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
Yes, I will lead you on the forward test of the things we think, say, and do. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you very much. Let us sit down as we wait for Fiona to say for us the object.
The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as the basis of worthy enterprise and, in particular, to encourage and foster the development of our as an opportunity to service, ethical standards of business and professions in the recognition of the worthiness of all visible occupations as an opportunity to serve society. The application of the ideal of service in Rotarians' personal, business, and community life. Fourth, the development of international understanding and field of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service.
Thank you very much. That has been the order of fellowship. We are going to look at today's updates. In today's updates, is going to cover two items. One is we shall look at report from the 12 villages that will be led by the team leader RC Yumbe. We shall look at the survey of water points in Morodu. I think basically those are all what we are going to discuss. Before we go to that, we need to go for introduction. I want first of all welcome those online to do introduction, after which we shall go to these updates. Thank you.
Elaine probably needs to introduce herself quickly because she's going to the dentist.
Yes, so I'm Helene Dudley from TCP Global. I have the pleasure of working with, I guess, about almost 60 women's savings groups in the Yumbe area and working closely with SADOC. And you guys make me feel really proud of our program because you do such a good job with the few funds that we sent. And I am in Miami and happy to be here, but I have to leave early to go get my root canal.
Thank you very much, Helen, for that introduction.
And I'm Chris, and I'm in Kansas and have the pleasure of working with all of you. It's fabulous work and fabulous community service that you do, and it's the way the world should be, I think. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Chris, for that.
Hello, guys. This is David Bielby in Florida. I'm on the west side of Florida, opposite side of Helene. Helene, I do have a Dremel kit. If you want to save some money on that root canal, I'd offer to do that for you for half price.
Very nice.
And
Hard to pass up that offer.
come on over. I'll take care of you. But I had the breakthrough this week in the Fort Myers and Babcock Ranch are connecting with 2 Rotary clubs that might be future partners for us on the next global grant we do with you guys in Yumbe down the road a piece. And they just received me very warmly. I spoke at one of the clubs, and the other club I got to meet the area governor at. So I'm very excited about the new relationships and their warm reception of what we do. Thank you for being partners.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, good evening from Kampala, Bugolobi. I'm happy to be online, though I talk to you almost every day, the people in Yumbe. It's a pleasure to be here this evening. Thank you.
I saw.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Ojok Michael from local Kampala South. Basically, I chair the Rotary International USAID Wash program in Uganda. As we conclude the phase 1, we hope to push on the second phase. And I'm glad to really read a lot about Yumbe Committed Club and in the same sector where I am passionate in water sanitation and hygiene. And thank you to be here.
Thank you very much, Rachel. Thank you for joining our meeting.
And Moses, can you introduce yourself? Moses may be in clinic.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that introduction. Maybe if he joins, he will introduce himself later. Let us go back to the updates. I said one of the updates is a report from the RCC team leader. We're going to get a report on progress in these 12 villages. And this will be led by RCC leader, none other than Innocent. Innocent, you are most welcome to give for us that report.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, the President, for giving me this opportunity to present the report for the global grant. The theme of this project is provide clean water, hygiene, and sanitation promotion in the community of Yumbe. That is the main theme in this project. And before I can present, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ajaga Innocent. I am Director for Care Community Education Center, SEDUC. This is a local NGO in partnership with the Royal Rotary Club. And then at the same time, I also head RCC teams that work closely together with the Yumbe Rotary Club to implement this amazing project here in Yumbe district. In this case, the project is so far going on well. Apart from the previous challenges we have been facing, especially too much rain, which has just stopped now. This is now December, and then the weather has completely changed, and I'm quite sure this project is now going to be implemented faster. Because the rain has stopped, it is shining. That is an advantage for the construction of latrines, and even a best way to really determine the availability of water that can support the community. So in the first place, my report is going to start with the Muzuzu drillers. When you look at the Muzuzu drillers, so far, they have started surveying in Morodu because 48 latrines have been constructed, fully installed with the tip taps out of 50 latrines. That means only 2 latrines are really left. That is a big achievement for Morodu. Please, can we clap for Morodu? That has not been an easy achievement. So that will show to the rest of the villages who are here to really struggle, because this is a dry season. When it reaches in rain season, means that this project will not go as we need. So within this up to Feb, that means all the 12 villages should be determined to see that they succeed in constructing the latrines. So that is really great for you to follow from the Morodu. So in Muzuzu drillers team survey water point in Morodu village, where they are going to drill the boreholes. So you can see this is the report monthly we prepare, and then we submit 1 copy to the district and 1 copy to the Rotary Yumbe, and then 1 copy in our file. So you can see here these Muzuzu drilling wells. You can see here in the left here, these are the Muzuzu drilling teams that have been surveying the areas in Morodu where they can discover water. And then you can see here in the left here, this is where they have discovered the water. The blue shows that the water is available. So in those 4 areas, they have discovered availability of water in Morodu. Hopefully Morodu are going to smile and are going to get water, and then everything's are going to be in place. So that is really a great achievement so far. And then in coming to the summary, just a quick one, but it would also force me to read through in those 12 villages so that each and everyone will know how far the villages have gone in latrine construction. But in summary, when you look at the progress to date, whereby number of plate cover made in 6 villages is now covers made out of 575 plate covers targeted. Then number of latrines constructed in 4 villages have risen to 81 so far in 4 villages. That is Morodu. Morodu has 48 now. And then Enjua has 15 now. Odopi has 15 latrines, so constructed. And then Midonga has 10 latrines so far constructed. That totals to 81 out of 575. Number of water filters and buckets distributed, I think that has been achieved 100% distributed. 1,770 out of 1,770, that has been achieved 100%. And then number of boreholes drilled, I think that is still none, as the teams have started with the surveying. Hopefully by next week, maybe towards the end of next week, we shall be able to count maybe 1 or 2 boreholes drilled out of 37 drills in 12 villages. Number of hand washing jerrycans distributed, that has been achieved 100%, 575 out of 575. Then water user committees trained, that has been achieved 100%, 148 out of 148. So in detail, I just need to pass through so that each and everyone knows that. We are going to look at Midionga village, one of the beneficiary village. Number of plate covers made 50, number of latrine constructed 10, number of boreholes drilled still 00, number of water filters 15 and buckets 15. Number of hand washing jerry cans distributed, 50. That has been achieved in Midionga. Then we come to number 2, East Yumbe. Number of plate cover made is still 00, and then boreholes 00, and then number of water filters 43, and bucket distributed 43. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed 40. Boma, number of plate cover made 00. Number of latrine constructed 00. Number of boreholes drilled still 00. Number of water filters 87. And buckets distributed also 87. Number of hand washing jerry cans distributed 30. Then Kenya village. Number of plate covers made 40. Number of latrine constructed still 00. Number of borehole drilled 00. Number of water filters 40, and bucket distributed 40. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed 40. Adunga, number of plate cover made 00. Number of latrine constructed 00. Number of boreholes drilled still. Number of water filters 41. Number of bucket distributed 41. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed 45. Then Kendra village, number of plate cover made 0. Number of borehole drilled 0. And then number of water filters distributed in Kendra is 109, and bucket distributed also 109. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed 70. That means the village is going to have 70 latrines in Kendra, which is one of the highest. And then we come to Androa. Number of plate covers made 45. Number of latrine constructed 15. Number of borehole drills 00. Number of water filters is 107. Number of bucket distributed 107. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed, that is 45. Morodu, number of plate cover made 50. Number of latrine constructed 48. Number of borehole drilled is still on process 0. And then water filter 71, and bucket distributed 71. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed 50. Obote has plate covers made 30, latrine constructed 8. Number of boreholes drilled 0. Number of water filters 54, and bucket distributed 54. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed 30. Number 10 is Chana. Number of plate covers made 00. Number of latrine constructed 00. Number of borehole drilled 00. Number of water filters 15, and bucket distributed 15. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed 55. Then 11 villages Oyaru. Oyaru, number of plate covers made 60. Number of latrine constructed 00. Number of borehole drilled 00. Number of water filters 250, and bucket distributed also 250. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed is 60. Lastly, village Luzira. Number of plate covers made 00. Number of latrine constructed 00. Number of borehole drilled 00. Number of water filters 53, and bucket distributed 53. Number of hand washing jerry can distributed 60. So that is all detailed about those 12 villages. I'm quite sure in this dry season, we shall be achieving this. Hopefully, even next week, we shall be reporting a different figure. Now, when we come to the achievement so far, we have realized that in our achievements, water user committees in the 12 villages have been trained successfully. Even I can see some of them are with us here. And then filters and buckets have been distributed to the 12 villages. That has been achieved, I think, total 100%. Latrine construction in some of the villages, such as Morodu, Njua, Obote, and Lijonga, have started, and it is moving on well. And then also 18 RCC members in the 6 villages were trained to support the Rotarians in each village to mobilize community to construct their own latrines install hand washing facilities, and use of water filters correctly. We are coming shortly in in challenges so far faced in the implementation of project. One is delayment of the community in contributing the sand and aggregate for making plate covers. So that has been a little bit challenging, but we are very happy that some other villages have reported that they already have the sand and the gravels in place, especially China. Yes, China already have collected the stones and the sand in place. I think the next plate cover, I think, will be in China. And then there is also, as it is of course dry season, there is too much sun heat in the place. But however, that is an advantage for the construction of the latrines. And then we have also partly some other communities, especially some other households, negative attitude of some of the community towards the construction of latrines. So you'll find that's why we are still remaining two latrines not constructed in Morodu village. That means there are those two households who are not even bothered to construct. So we shall need to come up with the recommendation for that to see how best we can deal with such communities who have negative attitudes in constructing. And then lastly, I'm going to show this in form of some achievements of the latrines. Already you can see hand washing facilities in place. You can see there the after use of latrines, they can use a very simple hand washing facility and to wash their hands. You can see there. And then you can also see here in photo 2, the communities here. On the right-hand side photo shows the man is drinking clean water through the water filter, and on the left-hand side shows the woman giving clean filtered water for the children. So I think that is really a very great achievement in this annex photo 2. And then in annex photo also 3, you can see here the RCC team members are now demonstrating how to use these hand washing facilities, washing their hands using a soap after the use of the latrine. You can see there. And then this is typical how the latrine inside in some of the villages look like. And you can see very smart and very clean there with ventilators up there. You can see it's very clean, even no smell and nothing there. You can see there. So I think those are some great achievements you can see. So in comparison, you can see lastly this photo. Previously, you can see the situation of our communities, the type of the latrines they were using before the intervention of global grant. This is the type of the latrine. It's an open latrine. You see the flies and then can fly and even reach another neighbor's hood and so on. But you see after construction, you see this is how the household looks like. So I think that is really all achievements so far done by the Yumbe Rotary team. Actually, that is a very great achievement. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to present this report to give one copy to the district, and then one copy will be in the office. And even if possible, I will be sharing it with someone online who is interested to also read this report, so to help us to maybe improve in a certain areas. Thank you so much for listening. Over to the president.
Thank you very much, Innocent. I would like to ask the members to put our hands together for this very important report. Can we clap for Innocent for giving us that? 1, 2, 3, begin. That one has been the report from the RCC team leader. It covers across. Now we are going to react on this report. In fact, we are going to add some things because some of the villages have also sent their reports right now, and others are going to add. They are going to talk about about the challenges, how they are going to improve. I'm going to ask them to talk about it. Before I go to some of the reactions, I want first of all ask Rokia to add some things.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, the partners, our mother club, and also the Rotarians in the room.
President, can we see your faces? We are only seeing the ceiling and your headscarf.
At least like
Is it okay there?
Yes, good. It's good now.
Okay,
thank you.
Yeah, I would like to thank the members, the Rotarians, visiting Rotarians also, and also my fellow Rotarians in the room. I would like to give you updates since Innocent has elaborated on others. I'm giving update on Adunga. Adunga so far has dug, Adunga had the 45 latrines. It has dug, Adunga has dug 39 latrines. There are many with 6 latrines to finish digging. So we had Kendra. Kendra had 70 latrines. They have dug 39. There are many with 32 latrines to finish. So we had East Yumbe. East Yumbe had 30 latrines. They have dug 15 and there are many with 15. They have both received the buckets and the filters and everything. So unless they finish the rest, that's when they can receive the rest of the things. We go to Luzira. Luzira had 60 latrines. They have finished digging it. I think they're only remaining with the sands and grovels. After sands and grovels, the materials will be supplied to the villages. So when we go to Kena had 40 latrines. We distributed, we gave them the materials for building for making the cover plates, for building the everything. And then they finish it. Today they are distributing the cover plates to the villagers. Since we have also one representative from Kenya, we'll talk more about that. Concerning, I think Oyaru, they gave Oyaru. I think much will not be said that. Also Chana had 55 latrines. So far, they've dug 15 latrines, and they also have a challenge. The challenge has been the water level, which is making them delay, but I think they are finishing. They are almost finishing with that. So those are, I think, the few updates. Is there another village I would like to behind? I think they already talked about that. Already, the rest of the villages, I think they've talked about that. I think I'll not repeat myself. I'll only repeat on what has already been said with that. If there are other questions and reactions, I think they will come on that. Then we shall answer accordingly. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rokia. I think with this comprehensive report, we are going to ask those online to give their reactions on what has been given to them. Those online, you are most welcome to add on what we have been discussing here. Thank you.
Good evening from Florida. I wanted to just say that this report is very encouraging from my perspective. And in a few hours, I will be at my Rotary Club, and our international service team leader will give a summary of your progress to my Rotary Club. And I know that they will be encouraged. because they contributed quite heavily to this project. And so it's exciting to us to see your progress. Thank you for the great reports. Thank you.
And David would like a copy of Innocent's report to include to his Rotary Club. So please send the attachment. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank
Michael,
you very much.
go ahead, Gloria.
Yeah, I was trying to welcome someone to add on what we have been discussing.
Thank you for the report. Thank you, Innocent, for the report. I would also love to have a copy of that sent to my email. And I want to congratulate all the efforts of the community that have already worked hard to put up the pit latrines and the hand washing stations. And Morodu is #1 leading because now even in their village, the identification of water sites was completed today. So the 4 water sites have been identified in Morodu village, and I want to appreciate them and also to appreciate the team, the Mzuzu well drillers, for that step they have taken. So congratulations. Another report, well, when Innocent was making a presentation, he said there are 2 households where they have refused to dig the pit latrine. If 2 people are not digging pit latrines or they don't need it, I would recommend that we reallocate those materials to a needy household that are willing to build a pit latrine. So maybe you give them a time of grace, give them maybe 1 week. If they are not doing anything, we should reallocate those materials from the 2 households to another family that are willing to build their latrines. That is the comment, because we're not going to give materials to people who are not interested in putting a latrine. But that also brings a question, how did we identify that household if they are not willing to build a latrine? So that is discussions for you to do at that level as Rotarians in Yumbe. But for us, we would like to know if they don't need the materials, give it to 2 other households that can dig a latrine and build a latrine. So that is what I can say for now. And for information, we already transferred money to Mzuzu well account this afternoon for 4 wells in Morodu. And my advice to the Mzuzu well drillers is don't carry cash with you. This time of the year is the most dangerous time of the year. So if you are going to buy materials in Arua or wherever, please deal with check. Since the money is on your account, you can go to the service provider where you are buying the goods and transfer money by check or do an electronic transfer from your bank account to the bank account of the service provider. Don't move with cash. That is my advice for you. This is a very risky time of the year. So thank you very much. I hope you will heed to that advice.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Gloria, for that piece of advice and the information you have given to us. I think we shall take that advice into consideration.
Thank you, President. I'm Michael, as I introduced myself. Yeah, basically, I'd like to thank the team for such a very good progress report, which has been shared. This is quite a very good progress report, which I think we should be able to greatly share with the. As we talk now, we are on composing a team which we already made a draft of the country wash program 2040, and we are picking up a number of data like what you just presented now, both historical data and a situational analysis now. So I would really request that that report be shared with me so that I can update it on our WASH country strategy Uganda 2040. So I'll be greatly appreciative. You can share it with me on my number, or if you need my email, I think Gloria or even the team has my email, because I've been getting the updates on these Zoom meetings. So you can still use the same email, which shall be able to update the team which is working on the country wash strategy Uganda 2040. But otherwise, thank you so much for your progress.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Chris, you are there. I don't know whether you have something to say or not, but we needed to hear from you.
Well, thank you so much. This is Chris. We are so proud of the work you're doing, the community service, the improvement of the communities in Yumbe, that the Rotary Club of Yumbe and the RCCs and SEDUC and the district. We're so proud of the work you're doing, serving the community. And as you know, at the end of the project, not only will we measure all of the latrines, all of the hand washing, all of the wells and the filters, but we will also measure whether the villages save time by having more wells, whether the villagers made more money by having more water available. Because water is life. Water is a resource that you can make money with. We'll check whether villagers saved money from going to the doctor. These are things we will check. School attendance to find if, because of your work, school attendance and enrollment went up. So these are some of the things that we plan to evaluate at the end of the project, but we also want to learn from you and the villagers what worked and what to do better next time. So thank you for your great work and your progress, and we're so proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chris. We are also proud of you too. It's a great pleasure that we are ever with you and we get enough from you. Thank you very much. Any other person who would like to add on what we have been discussing?
I think that is all of our guests online. So thank you so much.
It's okay. You are most welcome. We are coming back to the room.
Thank you so much. I think I would like to add something concerning the assessment. The assessment we are doing right now, we're not doing now the assessment because most people are not preparing for next month. And when you go, you not find people because the others are arranging. You get very few people. Then they have already told us that we should go to them after Christmas. So we are waiting from 27th and 28th. That's when we shall now go to them for the assessment. That is the only update I would like to give concerning the assessment. Thank you so much.
Awadi fo ambogo.
Thank you very much. I've sent Eddie Lil online. Lil Lilian, you're most welcome for our meeting. If you have something to be added, you're most welcome.
Thank you, President. Good afternoon, members. Apologies, I'm late, and I'm happy to be part of this fellowship. I'm just here to enjoy fellowship and see the progress of the global brand. Otherwise, thank you so much for all the work you're doing. Team Adiru, you're doing the best. Thank you.
If I may, Madam President.
Yes, please.
One last thing is, in the 1st of January, we need to send in another quarter report. And I believe from the spreadsheet that we have, we will have most of the information, but hopefully maybe by 7 January, we will be sending in the second quarter report. So I know that the Arua Rotarians are on top of this, but it's on our calendar. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Adiru is here. Adiru is going to say something. Adiru, you are most welcome. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I think they have been Morodu. They really do their very marvelous work. They get all the water points in Morodu, those 4, but they are now preparing themselves. Next week on Monday, they will start drilling in Morodu. That's all I can say about that. Thanks. Thank you very much, Adiru. We know that it is not very easy sometimes to do that survey of water points, but due to your technical knowledge, you managed to get it within a certain time. I want to appreciate that, and thank you very much for the marvelous work. Thank you, the Morodu drillers.
I'm happy to see Christine active now.
President, if I could ask one, I just have some inquiry. In your report, these water point locations, which it was being mentioned by Innocent, in the report, do they have coordinates as well for mappings?
It is indicated.
Okay, thank you.
All those water points have GPS location.
Yeah, I just want to confirm that. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much. He's one of the RCC members from Kenya Village. He's called Tyria Sinsongo.
this week rally. Are challenge osu andra mamu kada politiga challenge ya mosu okori i mobilization members ya manda ke bari kenda zimbu workinga sawere de gara mu biki mobilizera. That's why today I'm at goal I'm gonna achieve to train this topic kira.
Previously we had been having talents of mobilization. People were all engaged in field work. When we went back, we did the mobilization. That's why it has been done. Work has been done, and we are rolling this thing to the various destinations.
And the Sawere Diagara, who know Bezot Tiga Mamu report and Mania Jindiri Kanaga so far, Musuto Litbani, Biraki, Mane Bakis, Sugar Baru.
Within the 1 week of the training of the RCC members, we have worked, and right now, as I talk, we have 2 latrines which have been completed.
The Madia Chiga Choga Serigamo Subaki, Aziki Field, for example, Azagaraki Aspana, Aziki, I mean, so Stocky Bandra, they are using it. I'm not sure about Nikita.
When we were moving around the village, we saw people all using the filter buckets. They are not keeping them. Right now they are using them. I think it is going to
in 2 weeks.
When we were transferring these things to their destinations,
so I think this is the only report I can give on my side in Mikena village.
Yeah, he said that when they were rolling these things, they had already set time limit, at least that's all those and they should come up for the remaining materials. And this is the only report he is having. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. RC in China, it succeeds. And you need to always have a timeline, as you have said. Within 2 weeks, we need to see something happening. Thank you so much for the great work you are doing. Together, we can always succeed. But when we divide ourselves, we cannot do what? We cannot succeed. So thank you so much for all the RCC members who have been trained to do this activity. So my colleague here from China, Kenya, also need to add something. You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm Adko Abdul, the chairperson from Kenya. As the RCC member has been said, that's why we've been facing challenges. And today, plate covers. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I think with this, like everything for discussion has been. Thank you very much. I'm called Afe Kurasul Sadat from. We have got all the services given by the Rotary Club, and we are happy with them.
It was our challenge, that is someone killed that I were cheap. But those ones that we keep to that quite sour and it's got seasonalities.
Our problem has been rain because our area is wet, but now the dry season is here. We shall finish all these latrines.
And about Manila to speak I water. So pada ada keep those house for the number that and the year my that apa kita sama that kan lepas problem sudah ada bukan sini saya kekal di beach jangan itu pada ini itu juga so pada ini problem itu suatu tak masalah itu kita sekarang house for the loss ya.
He's talking about the filters, but what I know is everything was planned for each village. Now, Rukia is telling them if others need the filters, they will now buy for themselves. But for them, for Chanya village, there were only 15, and that was meant for that village. Thank you. I think that is all. If we look at the time, we're almost coming to the end. We want to get to the
Yeah, I would like to answer this fellow from China, that China had 15 filters. If they need more filters, we still have more filters. They can only buy one filter thing, as Bruce was saying, is 110. So if they need more filter, they can as well come and buy it. But that was the filter we're supposed to give to China. Even we don't have the same thing. So I think we distributed the filters in order to promote togetherness, sharing. Yeah, we said like the previous filters we distributed, 4 to 5 households can share one filter. Even when we are distributing the filters, we mentioned that the filters are to promote staying togetherness. Like if your fella, if your neighbor, if the other household is going somewhere, can as well say to them going somewhere, and the filter be with someone. Either you carry your water, you can come and filter it. After filtering the water, you can go with it to your home. Let your people take clean water, you close it. As the water committees were trained how to keep water, they were all there. I think they do that. And if you share, if you believe in sharing, you can as well share the filters very well. That is what we shared together when we're in China and when we're in the rest of the villages. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rukia, for adding that. We know very well that we depend on sharing. When we were in Matsangana, Atiba, we did the same. And when we went back, we saw that those people were really united. The use of the filters brought them together. So we should hope from those people, we use those things together to promote peace and unity. Thank you very much. At this answer, I want to welcome. It is now time. I want to welcome the Sergeant at Arms to say something.
For the first place, I greet everyone who are with us online and in the room. I have to apologize
might not be around for the 2 weeks, not complete. We had been giving exams with the market. It can't allow me to come. Today's fellowship started at 4:05 and ended at 2. Today, we have 23 members who attended this fellowship. Online, we had 6 members. Out of that, we have 12 men and also 12 women. Wow. It's very great. It's not we have 6 RC members and 2 LC members with us. We are very great that today's fellowship is the best. I welcome everyone for the next Wednesday fellowship. Let it be like the one of today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant Adha. May we stand up for the final toast said by Adiru?
President, some information.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, maybe I need to guide you members.
Yes.
Normally we break off for the Rotary for the festive season after the 2nd week of December. So, and then we resume fellowship like in the 2nd week of January. So today also as the Rotary Club of Arua, we are having the last fellowship, and then we shall meet again. We shall resume fellowship in the 2nd week of January. So I don't know whether also we need you guys need to go for a festive break, but we can continue with the progress of the project online. I don't know how members see that, but initially most of the clubs already breaking out for the festive season holiday.
Yeah.
So if it also applies in your club, then that means today is your last fellowship of this year. And then you resume Rotary business in the 2nd Wednesday of January.
Yeah.
But the progress of the global grants, we can continue with it online. Yeah. Maybe that is something I needed to guide you members on. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lillian, for your reminders. I had already forgotten about it. You have reminded me. Now our members, we shall have our meeting of fellowship in the 2nd Wednesday of January. And this is our last meeting for the year. Thank you very much.
Wow.
So the 2nd Wednesday of January is January 8th. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
January
that's when we'll
8th.
resume.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That one has been a point of reminder, and it is a good one. Let us now stand up.
Final toast. I give you Rotary International.
Rotary one of our shares.
It is such an honor to meet with you each week. Thank you for your service to humanity.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I will close the link unless anyone has any questions.
No.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
Close it,
Chris.
okay.
Yeah.
I
All
wish
right.
you all a happy Christmas, but I will come to Yumbe immediately after Christmas.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye-bye everyone.
Bye. Thank you, Michael,
Merry
for
Christmas
joining.
and
Bye.
have a
Merry
happy New
Thank
Year.
you for
Christmas.
joining us,
Merry
Michael.
Christmas.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas.
Take care.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. Rose. Bye, please.
Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you. And Innocent, we would love to get that report so that we can share it to Michael and to Gloria and David and so on. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.